clapping for 2 years, Tommy. So usually, this is a tradition within Henbury Golf Club that the captain has a team of people behind to hold some sort of production, which is usually held within our golf club. So there might be some new members who haven't seen that before. It's a bit of an interesting side of things that we do something slightly different here. So we would talk about the captain and all the rest of it, his childhood, and many other things. We intend to do that on another date. So today is slightly different. It would usually be all in the clubhouse, and we would do some other things. That will be part 2. So like Tommy, because he's been the captain for about 50 years now, we do things in stages. So that will be part 2 a little bit later. The team are still in the background. Unfortunately, I had to furlough the team who were going to do the production, but they will be out of that very shortly. There is no fee. They don't know who they are, but there's no fee for any of you for that one. We are lucky with the traditions, I think, at Henbury Golf Club. It's a real opportunity for when you become the captain, and a lot of people who haven't seen this before, all the coach drivers here today are past captains. So it's really important, I think, for when Tommy becomes the captain. He's been waiting for a long time to do this, and it's really good for his moment to tee off. He did a really good, I think for those of you who saw the clip of Tommy and Adrian doing the handing over of the jacket and the teeing off in their garden, actually I thought that was amazing. If you haven't seen that, it's a really good thing to do. So, but this is the proper one today. Now, it is a good occasion today because it's Tommy's day today, but just very briefly, the past captains all get together today. This is one of the occasions we wear our jackets twice a year. This is one of them. We noticed the flag is down at half-mast today for Roy Hill, who sadly isn't with us anymore. So I just want to take a brief moment just to remember Roy whilst we're here. Okay, thank you. I know that he's looking down on us all today, and he'll be here looking down on Tommy as well, probably taking the mickey out of his driver, probably, to be honest. But anyway, so Tommy James de Burgh Williams, bit of a posh name. Wouldn't have thought it, would you, really? Anyway, but Tommy's been a member here for many, many years, and to be captain, obviously, it's a very difficult thing to be, because there's only one member out of several hundred people. But he's been a stalwart for our club. He's been on the Greens Committee, but luckily we got rid of him, and now the course is in really good nick. He was the chair of that committee for a number of years. He was also the second team captain. And I'd just like to read out the list of remarkable things. And also, yeah, there was nothing remarkable about his captaincy there. But actually, he held that team together and he really pulled us up through. And clearly, he's my partner in the team now, so one of his better achievements at the moment. He is the longest reigning captain Henbury Golf Club has ever had. That car parking space there used to be just for a year. Yeah, he's still got tyre marks in there now, because it's been there for such a long time. Paul Frost is our vice captain. Paul, you are now the Prince Charles of Henbury Golf Club. You must know how he feels now, with Tommy taking post for such a long time. I just had to thank Tommy, because actually the captain for a year is quite a commitment. Now, unfortunately, it was a tricky year for most people last year, so Tommy couldn't have the year that we wanted him to have as captain. Likewise for Frosty as well as the vice captain. So I think from all of us, a bit of a round of applause for showing our appreciation that they actually stayed on and did that task for us. A ripple of applause, a ripple. One of the things I think the captain, it should be a really enjoyable year. Now we know, I'm not going to dwell on this, but we know we had a bit of a tricky time at the end of last year. Tommy was the glue in a lot of that and stood up and really did a good job. So that shows the sort of captain that we've got in Tommy Williams today, which is fantastic. We'll just have a very brief chat about Tommy's golf. Or golf. Precise. Rhythmic. Smooth. Fade. None of these words are associated with Tommy's golf swing. However, we hope to see some of that when he gets on that first tee today with the smallest driver in the world. He's looking forward to that one. We are lucky we've got a family club here for Henbury Golf Club. I think that's one of our really good things, tradition. Anya has joined us. She defected from Shirehampton. I think she rode in on a horse because she's a bit of a bandit with her handicap, which is fantastic. And we got little Amber there as well, which is really nice to see as well. And I think that's one of the good things. When I was captain, it's great to have your family up as well. And Tommy's brought that family side to this club as well today. So it's an opportunity. Tommy obviously hasn't got his jacket on today, but he's doing a lot of fitness on the early part of lockdown. And we were a little bit worried because he had his jacket for some time ago. We thought, oh God, he's going to need another one. But luckily, the second lockdown has not been so kind to Tommy, so he's managed to fit into his original one. So that's already good. And likewise, with a number of the past captains here today, I hope some of you tried on your jackets and your trousers before this morning. I didn't, but it's okay. It hasn't got much longer to go, but that's one of those things. Actually, we wouldn't usually ask Tommy to say a few words, but because it's slightly different today and we're going to do the other thing in part two, I just want to hand over to Tommy just to say a few words from his perspective. Thank you.
Afternoon, everyone. I wasn't really expecting to say much today, but really just, it's been 15 months to get to this stage, so it's been a long time. Thank you for everyone who's turned up today. It's been an unusual day, and it's going to make it more special the fact you're all here, particularly seeing all the past captains and jackets. We will be doing, as Reece touched on, St in August, more of the traditional fun stuff, and I also want to get the lady captain and the senior and the junior captain to join me on that day driving on. So make it more of a fun. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's turned up, and hope they hit it half decent now. So.
For the next part, there will be, usually put a pin somewhere where you think Tommy's going to drive. We won't be doing that today, but we will do that next time, so we'll give him another opportunity to do that. He talks about the seniors captain. I mean, if he stays in post much longer, he'll also beat the seniors captain. So the next part will be going along that Tommy will be going out to the tee. So if you want to go and see Tommy tee off, which is his actual driving, that should have happened a year and a half ago, but we've got that opportunity today. If I could just ask you, sorry about the whole COVID thing, but I think it's really important. If you want to make your way out to the first tee, try and do that as separately as you can. We will then bring Tommy out and we'll see him knob it off the first tee. But we've got a great captain in Tom. I'm really glad that he's actually here and actually able to do this now. Thank you for your support today. So if you want to try and make your way out to the tee, that'll be fantastic. Thank you very much.